Hey guys, what is up? Hello and welcome to another video from Mechanic T. Today we have some more EM4 and the Bieberfelde mod. It's been quite a while since I've done EM4. So, we're going to get onto it today. Ow. This mod is super interesting. I've got a lot to explain as I go along. Which of course will be done. What I basically did there was called out the single player LST, whatever LST means, I'm not sure. All it does is spawn all the vehicles in. As you can see, none of this was here before. Everything is spawned in nicely, as well as the police station. I'm going to group these up quickly. So this is my first group, Autobahn Patrol, and you'll see how all that works later. Maybe if there's an accident on the Autobahn. Group that up as number 2, and we're also going to get out the debug menu, which is a useful feature where you can stop calls coming in, extinguish any fires that come in. We're going to head down here and initialize this. So now, as you can see, we've got a few things. We can spawn in calls, stop any, you can do the sound debug. I'm not very good with it, not exactly sure how it works.
Medical emergency, someone is suffering from shock,
but we'll
treat
see
and remove.
How it goes. Now, obviously, one of the first calls is going to be relatively simple, and we're going to deal with that. This is a German mod, for any of you that don't know, and it's completely different to any other mod I've played, but it's probably, I would say, the best mod for EM4. Which station am I going to go? I'll go to the hospital area. What was it? Had a fall. No, is suffering from shock. So we'll get a doctor out and an ambulance. As apparently in Germany, the law says that normal ambulance staff or guys in these ambulances can't administer any drugs or anything like that, which is somewhat bizarre, but
on the way. We
shall see. We'll get these guys on the way, and I'll show you as well, public place, so we'll get the police out to that. We'll stick a van, no, we'll get a car out, and they will come running out of the station. This mod, I can't imagine how much time has been spent scripting, adding stuff in, just working on it and perfecting it, but whoever has done it, the Bieberfelde team have done an absolutely stonking job with it. You can see the ambulance and the doctor arriving now. One of my favourite features about this is the time. Everything takes a long time, there's a lot more effort involved, and obviously the parking script as well is just absolutely fantastic. So we'll get this guy parked here, and this parked here, and the police will be arriving shortly, and parked up here, and there we go. So, oh hello, we'll get doctor out, give him an EMT case, get the doctor out, and get a stretcher. You can see pretty detailed, very detailed.
On our way.
Cinema can often be quite hard to find them. And we will get the police in there as well. Let's see if we can find where. There we go, head stuck under a chair.
What's up? On my way.
There we have a doctor.
I'm on it.
Oh, I got the hiccups. Oh man, sorry about that. So, get the doctor helping her out. Okay, so she's about half health, and the police, I don't even know what they're gonna do. They're just gonna sit here and look busy, as per usual. Is there one in there? I've lost a policeman. Ah, no, he's here. I can say her. As you can see, very detailed vehicles. Really good textures, best I've seen. Lights are fantastic. I really like the way they've done the actual angled LEDs. They've really made an effort with this mod, and they look great from a distance too. All the light bars are done really well. Look really good. I will be doing other EM4 videos. Now, I kind of need to explain. I've tried recording this video about 30 times in the past 2 days. I've been having so many issues with sound, only being able to play out of speakers, so obviously then I can't play and record because you'll get a load of feedback. Just fixed the headphone issue today. It was just coming through a different channel, so the supervisor and all the alarm sounds when you get a turnout, none of those were coming through. But the main issue, the main reason I haven't done any EM4 videos at all is of course Shadowplay not working on this game for some reason. I did a wipe about 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, and that strangely has seemed to resolve the issue, which I'm not complaining about. Just bizarre that a wipe has fixed it completely, as I'm completely clueless as to why there was an issue in the first place, but I'm not complaining. I'll get this guy to pick up and this guy to head back to the ambulance. What's interesting about this mod is you can send the patients to a number of different hospitals. You can lock beds, all sorts of things like that. And as well as that, you have to, on occasion, send the doctor in the actual ambulance, obviously on the way to hospital. There's also an intensive one where they head back to the hospital on blues and twos. And sometimes if it's to do with a murder or a homicide or something like that, which I do believe is all disabled at the moment. No, this time we don't need a doctor. You also have to send a police officer in the ambulance too. Get these guys on patrol, which is obviously interesting. Never ever had anything like that before. Call out with 4 officers and we'll just get those guys on patrol as well. We're waiting for a call now. If I happen to get a big fire, I'll probably disable the calls. They take anywhere between 15 minutes and an hour, depending on the call, depending on how quick you are. I tend to send, for any fire, the entire bottom station, so that's a doctor, 2 ambulances, battalion, or like a command unit, 2 engines, a pumper, and obviously the ladder, and then I will send the turntable ladder, the engine, and the pump from up here. So obviously then if you've got an RTC, we're going to have a few issues down here. I'm going to upgrade this unit as well and really quickly get the truck, engine, and I think this is a pumper, get these out as they take a long time to turn out as they're volunteers, so just to be on the safe side. Gonna get these out now. As you can see, car cannot disengage, no staff available for this one. That would be because they run on shifts, so only at certain times you can... I'll just go away from here a little bit.
Vehicle fire caused by a technical defect. Extinguish the fire and if necessary treat all casualties and take them away.
So we're going to get engine 1 out on this. Call those guys and we'll get a police car. Is that 6 officers it sent me with? 6 firefighters. So we'll get 1 engine. We'll just wait for this police car and dispatch them off together. Here we go. Beautiful. And we'll get these guys off to here. Looks to be a little residential street, so there's nothing too bad in terms of traffic. Let's just see where these guys are going to come. They're going to come from this road. I want them to park here in this road. I'm going to equip them with SCBA, obviously, because it's a fire involving a vehicle.
On our way. On the way.
So I'll get these guys here. And I'll get these guys just parked up like so. Now, SCBA, did that SCBA go on? No, it did not. We'll get the light onto here. And we'll make sure that obviously these guys go back.
What's up? On my way. Will be done immediately. What's up?
I'm going to quickly
On our way.
pause the current job, or pause these guys so that they can equip their SCBA kits on.
Consider it done. What's up?
Do you know I'm not? This guy's got SCBA, and so is this guy, so this guy can...
On the way. Consider it
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
This guy can come and run this, and I'll get us connected up to a hydrant too, just to show you the hydrants. They're pretty cool.
Consider it done.
And obviously I want to keep as much water in the tank as possible, as I'm not sure how you refill. So you can fit 2 to a hydrant now, and you can also lay Y hoses, which you can have 1 hose, lay it down at an adapter, and from there you can actually attach 3 hoses to it. So that's obviously very useful. Control and right click on here to get a tow truck instead of just normal. And of course these guys are done. This mod is genuinely fantastic. There's a lot of work that goes into it that I've seen.
Yeah?
Uh-oh,
On my
get
way.
this guy back here.
Got it.
And we will get all of these lot back to the station as quick as we can in case they get another call.
On the way. Listening. On the way.
Uh-oh, we don't want that. And we'll get this person to disconnect the hose.
Will do. Yeah. Will be done immediately.
Let's have a look. I'm quite slow with this game actually, with this mod. There's a lot to do, there's many different things going on, and I'm not going to lie, it's quite confusing.
Will do.
So yeah, there's that too. There you go, that's the Y connector, which we'll sort out in a little while. Should we need to. An interesting thing here is you can mount and back to base, so it will sort everything out. And send them back to the fire station.
There are reports of a traffic accident involving several vehicles.
Nope.
Treat all casualties and take them away.
So we're going to get one main fire engine to that. It looks like we've obviously got a set of serious injuries already, so we'll get we'll get this doctrine advanced life support ambulance out. The other one's BLS, so we won't be using that. Uh-oh, that thing's on fire. Wait for these two to come out. Here we go, and we'll also get the heavy rescue unit from here. And we'll hope that they come along. Uh-oh.
On our way.
We'll get this heavy rescue unit on its way too. Purely because of the oil spill, and you'll see what I mean in a little while. Oh no, where's this fire engine? I have a feeling this thing's gonna go boom. Make sure nobody comes along here.
Will be done immediately. On our way.
Come on, 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 come on. Come on. Out you get. Get some stuff on, get some stuff on, get some stuff on. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Consider it done.
Yeah, hasn't blown up, we're good. Get some lights out here. And we'll get this guy parked here. And we're also going to spin that around. And we're obviously going to get the doctor out. So we're going to get these guys out so that they can get working on the patient that's on the ground before we extract the other one. So, going to get the other guys out of here. We'll get the cutting equipment, which as you'll see will take much longer. We'll get them out of the burning vehicle first. And here's the interesting bit, get the oil binder, which as you see is for patching up all the oil. Get this doctor out as soon as we can. I'm going to get a few more police here as well, obviously to block off the rest of the roads. We'll get this vehicle here, that's got 4 in there, that should be enough.
On the way.
Block this right at the very end. And I'm also going to get another vehicle out to block off the inside lane of the other. I'm going to block this lane off here for precaution as well. I'm going to stop calls as we've got quite a few coming in at the moment. I need to add that third as a group, and then we can stop calls. So we won't have any more calls in now. The tow truck has arrived and taken the vehicle.
Listen, on our way.
Which means we're just going to send these guys up to assist elsewhere.
On the way.
So we can get this person over here to help.
On the way. Yes, sir.
Now, where's our other firefighter friend? I'm not very good at this game, as you can probably tell. This station is empty, so we're gonna get a... What are we gonna get? We're gonna get a... Yeah, we'll get these two. Get these two sent out as well, and then we'll probably need a doctor after that. Okay, there's no staff for the rescue vehicle, so we're gonna need to get a doctor from the bottom of the map. From the bottom.
On our way.
Which means coming all the way down here and grabbing this doctor. Now you can, if you run out of units, actually grab off-map doctors, however they take much longer. We'll get this doctor up here as soon as we can.
On the way.
Park there, and let's have a look. We can just put them there. Now, we're going to have to get a firefighter to grab some medical equipment and medical supplies to assist here. For the meantime, that person's okay, and so is that person. So luckily, our injuries, the injuries aren't too severe, it would seem.
Listening.
Get these guys out and
yeah,
back here. This is what I love about the mod, is everything takes time. There's a lot to be doing. We get all this cordoned off, or coned off rather. You get 5 big cones that you can there we go, nice and easy. And I think that's probably out by now. Now,
will be done
this I think should work. I'm going to install the crane. Alright, alright, alright. We get the idea. Gonna have that facing the other way, but we shall see. Shouldn't really be people walking around here, but okay, maybe this won't work. So, we're going to uninstall the crane. Turn the vehicle round. Should just snap into place. Reinstall the crane. Alright, how can we do this? Because let's have a look.
Yeah.
Get this person out on the stretcher. And we will also get that's where they went, okay. Vehicle can be put here out the way.
Listening. Will be done immediately.
No, we don't want that. They're injured. We want this.
Will do. What's up? On my way.
And that. There you go. Much better. And we can get this out of the way too. And now we can use.
What's up?
We can send them back. Okay, so they need a doctor.
Yeah, on my way.
Or yeah, they need a doctor. Right, so that's that. We can get this person out, and we can get them with some more oil binders. Not when the crane's out, we can't.
What's up? On my way.
So now you see that ambulance will drive off, and the doctor's vehicle will actually follow. We're going to need a third ambulance here as well.
What's up? On our way.
There is a doctor in there. No, there's not. There's no doctor in there.
Listening. We'll be done immediately.
There's the other doctor. Okay. So we're going to get that doctor to work on that patient. Thankfully the doctor isn't needed in there. So now that will drive off, and obviously you'll see the doctor's vehicle.
I'm on it.
Doctor's vehicle follow. You can go back in there, and so can this. I think I've lost a firefighter somehow.
What's up?
Not quite sure how I've managed that, but I've managed. We're going to see if we can fill up all this oil, and then we'll sweep it away, which is obviously a requirement. Let's see if we can get a third ambulance here, which is obviously needed. I'll show you a different ambulance. This one you haven't seen yet. My phone is vibrating. Going a bit mental. Right. Get these down here immediately. Obviously we don't want this guy lying in the middle of the road.
What's up?
And that looks to me like all the oil binders, or all the... Oh no, not quite. This last little patch, and meanwhile we'll get this guy to sweep all this away. It's just little bits like this. You don't rock up at an RTC, extract the patients, get them to hospital. There's a bit more to do. You've got oil spillages to deal with, and if you're playing realistically, you've got cones and road closures. It's all very time consuming and interesting. There's much more to do, much more entertaining.
Listening.
And just click mount, and hopefully everyone should head in. And as for this, let's see, I think there's one more patch on the floor down here. Just waiting on this last ambulance to arrive.
Listening.
I have lost a firefight. No, I haven't. He was hiding there
on
all
our
along.
way.
Do believe I can hear this ambulance arriving now. Yeah, we can have them parked there. That'll be fine. And that vehicle, I don't believe had anyone in it. So I'm going to get the tow trucks dispatched to this job now.
Listening. On my way. Listening.
So that should be
We'll be done
that.
immediately.
Got a second ambulance here, or third. I do
Listening.
believe, yeah, third ambulance. And we'll get this guy off to hospital as he is in tip-top condition.
What's
Let's
up?
have a look, let's
We'll
get
be
them
done
off.
immediately.
As you can see, obviously no more calls have come in since disabling them. Which I do believe we should re-enable now. We'll probably get one in straight away, massive
On
job,
our
big
way.
fire or something like that, but who knows, we'll see. Just gonna hang on, not send
Medical
her
emergency.
anywhere.
Report of a circulatory collapse.
It's a
Treat and
decent
take the
job.
victim away.
See if they need a doctor. Yes, they
Listening.
need a
On our
doctor.
way.
These guys can head back off now. As you can see, we've used nearly all the water tank, which is unfortunate. Mount. And mount. See, they can now go off to hospital and mount. Just gonna await arrival of the tow trucks. And where's this? Ah, that's not good. That ain't good. Right, what have we got down here? As we can see what we've got down here. We've got one advanced life support ambulance, which should do just for the time being, until we get another doctor available. In fact, actually, what I'll do is I will call one in and show. I know who I'm going to call in. I'm going to call in this little unmarked Land Rover thing, which is quite cool. But obviously, it will take a little bit more time than usual. Where are these tow trucks? Where are these tow trucks? There is one here and one here. Okay, so we've got one on the scene now. Here we go.
What's up?
Alright, buddy, we're gonna get you help. We're gonna get you help.
Let's go.
Rettung Bieberfelde 2 artillery. Oh, yeah, this means they need a
on
doctor
our way.
before transporting, I do believe. And, yeah. So as you can see, we're going to need a third tow truck, as obviously this one's off, and no we're not, we're good, we are good. The other vehicle just drove off. So we can reopen this carriageway, as there's no obstructions anymore.
On the way.
No thanks, you can go on patrol.
Yeah?
And we'll get everyone, we'll get this one picking up the cones, getting ready to reopen the carriageway. We'll see where this second doctor is. Do you believe that's them coming in just now? No, I would be mistaken, they're here. I don't think that's even a Land Rover, that looks like some sort of Mercedes G-Wagon. Yeah, some sort of Mercedes. And they're on the seat now,
What's
so...
up?
A little bit longer to arrive, not too bad.
Let's go.
And we'll get them over here, repairing the central nervous system. Don't, you know, whatever they do, give them CPR, defibrillate them. But yeah, brand new shape Passat as well. It's not an old model, as you can see. It's a new one, as far as I'm aware. And this carriageway is open, so we have one call successfully dealt with. In fact, 3 calls successfully dealt with. The RTC, car fire, and the shock, and now we're dealing with this. Now we are dealing with this circulatory collapse.
What's up?
So hopefully not too long now. Fast forward some time, see what other calls come in
What's up?
in between.
On my way.
Listening.
That'll be enough.
Will do.
Strangely, the little circle isn't appearing anymore. He'll probably need a doctor as well, and anyhow, we can't really do much with them. They'll just go back to their normal base. So, get these guys off to hospital. And obviously, you'll see the vehicle follow, even though there's no one in there. And we can fast forward until we get a new call. There's a few calls I haven't actually done yet, a few RTCs that I haven't been to, and a few...
Vehicle fire caused by technical
another
defect.
one of these.
Extinguish the fire and if necessary treat all casualties and take them away.
The motorway. So we're going to get the highway patrol here, and we're also going to check what lane it is. It's that lane. So we're going to close that lane, and hopefully everyone should go around. Meanwhile, I really need to focus on getting... I'll get 2 pumps out to this, I believe. 1, 2... No, 1... Move out with 6.5. Move out with 6.5. I don't know if I've done 4 or 6. I've done 4, but we'll be okay. Gonna remind myself to actually get SCBA on there as well.
On my way.
I got these guys called out too. And hopefully that's the police on their way now, using the hard shoulder to their advantage. We will see. Is that another fire engine? I don't know what they're doing there. I tell you what, I've forgotten about these two. You've got hazmat squad and an engine. I don't know if these guys are still turned out. Yeah, these two are turned out. Let's get them sitting there. I hear a fire engine, but I don't see one. I see one going the wrong way, and I'm not sure where they're going to manage to turn around. We're going to get this up, and we're obviously going to get their little caution board, which I'll show you. Install traffic advisor, which is interesting because it's not flat. There we go. And we'll get these guys out, putting up some cones. There we go. They're coming the right way now. That noise drives me mad. At least in the UK, I do feel like we have some slightly more suitable sirens. And we'll get these guys to pull up just here.
Yeah, on my way.
They can stop there for just a second. There we go, the SCBA is properly equipped.
Yeah, got it.
Ah, no, that I haven't seen before, and I haven't heard that before either.
Medical emergency. Someone has fallen and is slightly injured. Treat and remove.
Everything's going a bit mad at the moment. I think we're going to stop some calls for just a minute. Got 2 more coming in. This requires the ladder, so we're going to have to sort that in just a second. This we can deal with in a minute. The cinema, my main priority is obviously what's going on the motorway. I'll get the ladder out to this. I'll get the ladder out to this call for the fun of it, because the episode will be ending shortly.
Will do.
As you can see, holding up traffic a bit, but at least there's no one in our lane and causing us too many problems. They'll just hang around until the fire is out, which I do believe is in fact now.
Will do. Will be done immediately.
So we'll get these guys back. Traffic flowing, and we'll get a tow truck called out for here. So I do believe that is the end of the episode now. There will be more on this mod, other mods. I'm trying to install a few and see what this guy's doing. I will install a few and I will get some more videos out, and of course apologies that it has taken so long, over a year since I've made an emergency 4 video, and hopefully commentaries will become more interesting soon. I'm kind of clogged down with schoolwork, and that's no excuse for bad commentaries, but the whole kind of YouTube has been a bit of a slow area at the moment, so hopefully that will be sorted soon. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and the download link for this mod is in the description, so if you want to have a play, then you can do that. Cheers guys.